Shelli, Pelly, Eddie Parker Confidential. Happy 2022! I don't know about you, but I love the holidays. They're my favorite time of the year, but by the time they're over, I am done and I'm really ready to hit the ground running and get back to it. The first part of the year is really a great time to kind of streamline and get yourself back on track if you've gotten off. So today I did have for you 10 anti-aging habits, but I came up with an additional 3, so we're all getting 3 bonuses. 13 anti-aging habits for beauty, body, and wellness. For a lot of people, starting a new habit can be really difficult. And the general rule of thumb is that it takes 21 to 28 days to create a habit, depending on how difficult it is for you personally. Some are going to be easy, some you're going to already be doing, and some will be more difficult. Here's what I recommend that you do. Take out a piece of paper and a pen, jot down all of these healthy habits that I'm going to review with you, pick a few that appeal to you, and of those, pick the ones that you feel will be easiest for you to implement. And here's why. You want to feel successful and you want to get what I call a few wins under your belt. That starts the positive momentum going. After that, pick 2 more, and after that, pick 2 more. All right, so without further ado, here are my 13 best anti-aging habits to get into for body, beauty, and wellness. Day with my glowing green smoothie. Every single morning for almost the past year, I have been starting my day with a glowing green smoothie. This is a smoothie that you make in the Vitamix. It is packed full of healing, organic, leafy greens and just enough sweet fruit to take the edge off. This is the perfect way to completely drench your body with healthy healing greens. Okay, yeah, the dog likes it too. That's Logan, just ignore him. Healing greens are not only amazing for your insides and all your bodily organs, it is equally amazing for your skin, your health, your vibrancy, and the level of glow that you have. Second, it also sets the tone for the day. You know, when you get up, and I mean, who hasn't gotten up and had like leftover pizza or leftover cupcake from the night before? It kind of gets your day off to a yucky start. This sets the tone for your day to feed and nourish your body with good, healthy foods. It also makes you feel so good physically and mentally. It'll pave the way to implementing more healthy habits, not only throughout the day, but in your life. Cut your daily added sugar intake to under 24 grams of sugar. Again, I will put another link for a few videos that I did on added sugar. I don't have to tell you guys that added sugar is not good for you. And not only is it not good for you, it is destructive to your body. I know you guys already know that. Is it better to just completely eliminate added sugar from your diet? Yes, of course it is. But I want to be realistic and we want to set goals that we can attain. So the AHA recommends no more than 24 grams of sugar a day for women and 36 for men. Now remember, we're not talking about sugar that is naturally occurring in foods like whole fruit. We're talking about sugar that is added to foods. It's usually in any processed food that you're eating, ketchup, teriyaki, even savory to-go foods and savory restaurant foods that you think wouldn't have any sugar have a lot of added sugar. Sugar is actually really destructive to your skin. And no joke, it accelerates the aging process by breaking down the collagen and elastin in our skin. Those are the 2 proteins that keep our face bouncy and youthful looking. That's why if you've ever heard the phrase sugar face, that's what it is. When people have a diet high in added sugar, it prematurely ages you. Now, if you've been eating a ton of sugar your whole life and you think, well, my skin's already wrinkly, can I reverse it? Yes, you absolutely can. It is never too late to start living a better life and to start nourishing your body. And it absolutely can help to soften the lines and wrinkles and to revitalize your skin with a glowiness and a healthfulness that you didn't have before. So it is never too late to start. Next, and I know you're not gonna like me for this one, a 4-week dry out. And I know you can do this. 4 weeks without any alcohol in your diet. None, nada, zip. Not only does alcohol dry out your skin, add empty calories, and encourage bad eating habits. I mean, how many people have had a burger and fries after they've been drinking for the night, right? Maybe just stuff you shouldn't be eating. But it also disrupts our sleep, and sleep is essential to cell repair. It also affects our ability to be productive and to be our best selves the next day. I mean, listen, when you wake up and you're kind of hungover, not only are you making bad food choices, you probably don't feel like going to the gym, and you're probably a little grumpy to the people around you. So just dry out for 4 weeks. If you really don't like it after 4 weeks, then go back to your cocktails. It's your life. Try it for 4 weeks. I promise you will feel amazing. Schedule and take 1 yoga class per week. I have a hard time doing this too because it's hard for me to slow my roll. But taking a yoga class actually does a couple things. 1, it makes you slow your roll. 2, it de-stresses and calms your body. It allows you to center, ground, and re-energize. And it also just gives you a nice hour of me time to let the day go, to de-stress, to unwind, and to get a great night's sleep. You can stream anything on YouTube, any yoga class that you like. Try it in the morning to get your day off to a good start, or try it in the evening to unwind for the day. The choice is yours, but try 1 yoga class per week. Add a retinol to your skincare routine. Retinol is a type of retinoid, a class of drugs that comes from vitamin A. It includes both over-the-counter products and stronger levels of retinol that are prescription-based that you would get from your dermatologist. Retinol is like a cream. I use this SkinCeuticals 1%. I believe that over-the-counter can go up to 3%. Retinol stimulates skin renewal, it promotes cell turnover, and it prevents the breakdown of collagen in our skin, which again is the protein that promotes elasticity and plumpness in our skin. And it really helps, I call it, to keep the dust off the windshield. It helps keep the skin visibly smoother, clearer, and younger looking. So I've been using it for quite a while. I use it every night myself. You can always talk to your dermatologist about it, but I just go on Amazon and I order the SkinCeuticals. I started off by using it only 3 times a week, and you're only using a little bit of a pea size. You want to make sure to use it at night. Just smooth a thin layer over your skin, let it soak in, and then I put my moisturizer in. I do that for 2 weeks, and then I worked my way up to adding another day, and now I do it almost every night. Sometimes I forget. Now, heads up, when you start, you might experience a little redness, a little dryness, some peeling, and I especially, you guys know that I can be like all extra about things, and sometimes I get a little aggressive and I'll put too much on my skin, and then it kind of is tingly and hurts a little bit. I mean, it's not a big deal, just lay off of it. And of course, with retinol, it's even extra important to SPF up. You want to do that every day. You guys know that. I don't have to tell you to use SPF. Add in a daily omega-3. Omega-3 fats are found in fish like salmon and in fish oil. If you're vegetarian or if you're vegan like me, very easy sources of omega-3: walnuts, flax seeds, hemp seeds, and chia seeds. And here's the good thing. You think you're going to have to eat a ton of it to get enough of your omega-3s. Only 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, which is about how much I would use when I make a chia seed pudding for myself, has 5,000 milligrams of omega-3 in it. The daily recommended intake for adults over 19 is 1,100 milligrams for women and 1,600 for men. And omega-3 fatty acids are a really great way to pretty quickly revitalize your skin because it's nourishing your skin from the inside out. Work out most days of the week. I know everybody says that, but it's true. Look, even moderate exercise improves your circulation, gets your blood going, boosts the immune system, and gives your skin a healthier glow. We know that working out releases those like happy endorphins, and it really helps you to feel like happy and energetic, powerful, and optimistic. Plus, liking the way that your clothes fit doesn't suck either. If you currently eat fish or meat or dairy, try swapping 1 meal a day for a plant-based vegan meal. You don't have to go cold turkey. I mean, this is all about creating habits and dipping your toe into habits that may be a little more difficult for you to integrate. If, for example, you might have chicken or fish or whatnot for lunch, try swapping that out with a plant-based vegan meal. A lot of you know that I went vegan it was 1 year and 3 months ago. I went completely vegan. Maybe it's hard for you to tell on screen, but friends and my esthetician have all commented on how much more radiant and glowy my skin looks as opposed to before. And I thought I ate really healthy before, you guys, but once I got rid of all of the dairy and the meat and fish, and I replaced it not with processed vegan foods, but with a lot of just plant-based healthy food foods, like a lot of spinach and kale, other greens, vegetables, seeds, and nuts, and starting my day off with my glowing green smoothie, two things happen. One, without changing anything in my skincare routine, the level of radiance in my skin just bumped up like you wouldn't believe. And two, I'm 5'2", and I usually used to waver between 109 and 113 pounds, and I really didn't think much of it. I felt fine. I now waver between about 101 and 103. I'm not hungry. I don't suffer. I'm not trying to lose weight. My body just naturally whittled its way down when I did this. Getting your beauty sleep. Getting your beauty sleep. It's recommended 7 to 8 hours of good sleep each night. And again, sleep has really been underrated. And I really never thought much about it either until I really started getting into doing a lot more studies on wellness and our sleep and our food and all of that effect that it has, how we feel, how we look, how we age, all that stuff. Sleep is one of the most important physiological processes of our body. While we sleep, our bodies are repairing, they're detoxifying, and our hormones are being balanced. The lining of our GI tract is turning over to make sure that our body can absorb all of the amazing nutrients that we're filling it with during the day. It's so vital. And listen, I'm not always the best at this either because I will work. And sometimes I look up and it's like 1 o'clock in the morning and I'm still going. But you've got to take time to slow your roll. And this is one of the ones that I'm really focusing on myself. Here's what works for me. 2 hours before I actually want to be asleep, I start winding down. I'll take a hot shower and let myself relax. I put on my favorite warm, cozy pajamas. And the hardest thing, and I know this is for you too, the hardest thing that I do is I put my electronics, my computer, my phone downstairs so that I'm not tempted to flip it over and to start scheduling myself and checking my emails. It's just, you gotta give it a rest. Water. I know you know this. I know it too, because here's the deal. If you're dehydrated, your skin looks dehydrated. If you're not drinking enough water, it will increase the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, and who flippin' wants that? I don't. Plus, it creates more dry areas and dullness in your skin. Here's what I want you to do, and here's what I want me to do too. Every morning, fill a 64-ounce water bottle and have the goal of finishing it by the time you go to bed. The important thing is to sip it all throughout the day. And here's another heads up. By the time you're thirsty, you're already dehydrated. So that's why it's important to start in the morning. Include your neck and chest in your skincare program. You may already be doing this. I've been doing it for a long time myself. But did you know that your chest and your neck have thinner skin than your face? Have you ever seen women who have like perfectly smooth, beautiful skin on their face, but their neck and their chest kind of tell on them in terms of how old they are? It's all connected. And obviously that includes SPF 2. I remember my dad telling me when I was really little, when we were at the beach and it was overcast, and I go, I don't need any sunscreen. And he goes, well, this is the time that it's actually most dangerous because people don't think they can get sunburned because it's not sunny out. And you know what? He was right. So remember, no matter what the weather looks like outside, you gotta SPF and do your face, neck, and chest too. Okay, and the last two are a little more wellness and mindset oriented. Lighten your load. Constant stress is flat out aging. It really is. And look, having time to yourself, being able to outsource and lighten your load is a luxury. I understand that. If you're in a position to do it, use it. You don't gotta be a rock star and do every flipping thing yourself. I have learned that, and I am the queen of outsourcing everything. Hire housekeepers to take care of your home. Unless you love gardening and it really relaxes you, hire a gardener to do all of the heavy lifting, all of the weeding, trimming of the shrubs and the bushes, and maybe just leave a little space if you love to garden yourself to go out and kind of dink around. Consider hiring a personal assistant. That's kind of what I'm looking at this year. Just being smart with my time and focusing it where I am most productive. I also order meal delivery through Sakara. You guys probably know that, so we're not worrying about lunches and dinners for the day. I order all of our groceries online and I schedule it for when our housekeepers are here on Monday so that they bring everything in, they put everything away, they unstock it, they throw everything away. The point is, take a look at small things in your life that are more distractions, but they're important because they need to be done in order to help the wheel of your life go around. But if you outsource them, you're able to focus your efforts, your mindset, your talents in areas where you can be most productive. Cut ties with the negative people in your life. Good relationships promote happiness, health, and joyfulness. They help calm our stress levels and lower our level of stress hormones like cortisol, which means less wear and tear on the brain and body and a more joyful life. Negative people are not good relationships in your life. Who are negative people? These are the ones that leave you feeling drained, exhausted, or just kind of flipping feeling bad about yourself. Now, let me be clear, that doesn't necessarily mean that they are a bad person. It means that for whatever reason, your energy and that person's energy don't mesh. It isn't good for you. And let me tell you, you know the negative people in your life. If anybody popped into your mind, that's them. You know it. Key in on the top 3 negative people in your life and cut ties with them. Now, this is too short of a segment to go into the how to go about doing that. I'll address that in another video. I kind of cut bait pretty quickly on people like that. I don't know why. I've just always done that. I don't keep them in my life for very long. And what I found is that the quicker I said no and cut bait on it, the fewer negative people would even try to enter my life, because it's almost like you put off an energy that you don't accept that into your life, that you don't accept, and you don't put up with negativity. You only want to surround yourself with people who are for your best and highest good. These are the people that add to your life. They're the people that are the wind beneath your wings. They're the people that you're most excited to spend time with because they're positive, they're joyful, and they're interested in you, and they lift you up. Those are the people you want to surround yourself with. And you know why? Because the 5 people with whom you surround yourself the most determine the trajectory of your life. Okay, you guys, those are 13 healthy habits that we can look to incorporate for the year 2022. I am excited about this year. I hope you are too. As always, I love hearing from you. Be sure to comment below. And for all things wellness, beauty, fitness, style, and healthy living, subscribe to my channel or visit me on the blog, AnnieParkerConfidential.com, and I'll see you on the blog. Bye, guys.